Shalom everyone, I just want to give you a very short update from the Israeli-Syrian border. Behind me is the Israeli military bunker. You get to see some images of some soldiers, and of course behind them you can see the snow-capped Mount Hermon. But further over there you can actually see the group that we're leading right now here in the land, and they're looking at Syria right now. But the thing that I wanted to report on, it's going to be a very short one, is that on the Arab media, in at least one Lebanese newspaper, it was reported yesterday that as far as the Hamas is concerned, Hamas in Gaza, they predict that there will be a war with Israel within a few days. In fact, the Israeli military started a drill a couple days ago. In fact, my son is part of that drill in the southern part of Israel, part of the routine military activity. But the Hamas is looking at it as an excuse to maybe start a war and divert all the attention from their failure to provide decent services to their own people, such as electricity. Instead of buying electricity, instead of buying that, they just buy weapons and explosives and build tunnels of terror. And so the fear is that they might attempt to basically use the money that Iran lately sent them and literally pointed it against Israel to just start something to divert the attention from them. But the other thing that I want to show you is, right behind me is Lebanon, further away. And what I want you to know is that in Lebanon, we have another situation right now. We have the Israelis warning the Lebanese. As of yesterday, we warned the Lebanese that we will bring Beirut down to ashes if rockets are going to fly from there to Israel. We will not even be tolerant anymore. We will not be sensitive nor gentle in the next military confrontation. And the reason why we say that is Iran is plotting something. And when Iran is sending rockets and missiles to Gaza and to Lebanon, is so that will get our attention and divert our attention from their shenanigans in Syria. And we are not buying that, of course. Our eyes are on Damascus, and we're not going to allow the Iranians to divert them from it. The Israeli Prime Minister made it very clear to the Russian President a few days ago that Israel will not tolerate any Iranian presence, any entrenchment of Iranian soldiers in Syria, nor any weapon factories in Lebanon that will be precise and that will of course break the Israeli advantage that we have in this region. So basically what we have is a very tense situation. Last thing I want to say is that the media has a lot, I would say, a lot of interest in confusing people and also in painting the wrong people the right way and the right people the wrong way. I'll be very, very careful to quote neither American nor Israeli newspapers when it comes to Benjamin Netanyahu, President Donald Trump, Vladimir Putin, and others. It has to be very, very clear that none of the people around here understand that they're playing a significant role in Bible prophecy. I don't believe that President Trump understands the historical magnitude of his recognition of Jerusalem. I also don't believe that Vladimir Putin has in mind, as of now yet, an invasion into Israel. And I don't think the Israeli government, for a second, at the moment, thinks that there is a Russian-led invasion that is planned and that is around the corner. I believe that these are the pieces of information that we, the believers, know and have because we know the Bible and we know the times and the seasons. And I believe that we have a great advantage over the rest of the world with the knowledge that we have. And we need to be very careful when we quote newspapers, and because newspapers are owned by private people, and they hire people who have no knowledge of Bible prophecy. And even when they go and sniff around people who know Bible prophecy, they will always misquote them and misrepresent them. So as the people of God, I would say, let us lean only on the Word of God and believe in the fact that God is sovereign and He is doing all that pleases Him. Thank you, and God bless you from the Israeli-Syrian and Israeli-Lebanese border, from the top of Mount Bental on the Golan Heights. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye-bye.